Hi, welcome to Texas Lone Wolf, your source for red-pilled truth. We're doing a topic today. We're going to focus on doing a topic today called dating single mothers. It's going to be a Reddit story, so you may want to pay attention to this, okay? I'm going to be reading some stories from the men of Reddit. Are you ready to dive in? This is going to get very interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up this. I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Alright, you ready? So I'm going to blow this up for you to receive. Alright, get ready. Alright, get ready because this is going to get interesting. Alright. And, anyways. What actually okay, here we go. This is going to be what we're watching you. Everybody said this. Maybe hard to a single mother to hear, but just a lot easier to date someone with no children. A single mother has a completely different schedule than someone who has to take care of herself and don't want to raise someone else's child. There's some men don't even want to write a check against this. Alright? So, anyways, there are many men out there who are willing to do it. You know, that's probably these young 20-something-year-old dudes who feel sorry for the single mothers. Those guys are naive. You can trap them and make them pay for support that they don't. They don't have to pay, but you can make them pay. In some cases, single mothers can prey on young men, so to speak. But let me give you an example. A 20-something-year-old who don't know doodly squat about the dating market. You'd be glad to get him a single mom. Oh yeah, I'll pay for a kid. It's not mine. This ain't the kid's fault. The kid's got brought into the world and yada 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 yada. But see, the mom has access to the kid's father unless the father got killed in a car wreck or something, so to speak. So let's go ahead and dig into this, shall we? So, this is going to sound very shallow, which I acknowledge. I think the only time I would date a single mother if she's literally rich or famous. In which case, she isn't going for someone like me anyways. So, okay. Alright. And, okay, let's see, Cigars and Cuddles 9 months ago wrote this piece. Been there and done it. Here's what you need to know when dating a single mom, alright? You go in hoping this is your forever relationship. You're going to live happily ever after. This is a grand illusion that young men have, okay? This should be the goal. But say 5 years down the road or 10 years down the road, you get into that common law status and you're going to have to go before a judge. In some states, if the common law marriage is in force, then you may have to pay child support. I'm dead serious on this. You got to pay child support. You'll have to pay child support on a kid that's not yours. Now, you move to a state of Washington, they will slap child support on you, even if that kid is not yours. Within 24 hours, you're on the hook for child support. Get this. So, and, okay, here's the kicker. Right? So let's just say 5 years down the road, things you don't work out with, and you split, you lose the mom. Then the kid you formed a bond with, the car, the house, the money, you're married, you're going to have to start all over with half your stuff while she's leaves and get to keep all the stuff, live comfortably. That's a big risk. See, most men are not willing to sign that check for that. And most YouTubers and most talk show hosts will go out and say, do not date single mothers for this reason. What is it for the man to gain? Nothing. You're just taking on somebody else's responsibilities. And you're having to sign your, that it makes no financial sense. There's some men out there that are naive. They'll just sign a check anyways. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a big risk you take. And yes, every man is disposable. But men don't have to be this way. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be this way. Oh. And check this out. Because of divorce and taking over the man to the cleaners, family court system is geared towards favoring women over men. Not 50-50 like some people think it should be. So ask yourself, do you want to take that risk? As I just said, most men don't even want to take that risk. Some find true love and happiness that way. If you go down that road, and hope you too, but remember, when you get a divorce, you're going to have an empty bank account. And you're going to have to work double or triple or twice as hard to actually get back to where you was before you got with her. Is that what you want? So, let me go ahead, keep reading. There's a lot more to the heartbreak and empty bank accounts. Think long and hard before you take that chance. I suggest finding out why things didn't work out with the baby daddy from someone that knows him personally. That isn't one of our good friends or family. Oh yeah. Did you know that right there is a nice little avenue to get the best info, but also talk to the baby daddy. Remember, every story has two sides. Her side and his side. And the truth. Okay? Let's scroll down here. Let's go ahead and somebody else was raised by a single mom and to date and start a family would like to share that journey with someone the first time. There's more responsibility than you have to date a single mom. Wow. That would come from someone who was raised up in a single mom family. See, that's no win. And whoever deleted this, I hate to say to you, OP, but actively stop trying to date men wasting their life and their single mothers. I've seen too many of my friends and younger men get absolutely destroyed emotionally from single mothers. And vividly remember the damage my own mother did on her last boyfriend. Now, look, listen, I'm not making this stuff up. Look, you see right here in front of my, you see on this page here, right in front of me. Single mothers should do prioritize their children over any potential boyfriend. In other words, a boyfriend belongs on the doormat level. He belongs on the bottom of the totem pole. As a man who is starting out in life, do you want to be low on a less priority level? Let's just say that you have a heart attack and you just sat there watch you just gasping for air, begging for help, and do nothing. But she prioritized her child over you. Think long and hard before you commit. Unless they make you number one in your life, oh yeah. That's something you need to take a good, hard look at. My wife and I are each other's number one and work together to make our son as happy and well off as possible. If some of these horrible chance I become a single father, I'd never date. I would be completely unfair to put someone in second place in my life. Third place if I were a widow. My son and my wife memory would always be above hers, which is cruel. So, again, take a good look at this before you go date a single mother. Are you willing to put yourself at the bottom of the totem pole? I don't think so. So, somebody else said, it astonishes me that men who are willing to sell for it when the mom clearly states you will never be her number one. She will let you know up front, right away, my kids come first before any man. So ask yourself, are you willing to sign on that responsibility? Are you willing to sign that responsibility? Let me know in your comments below. So, anyways, I just want you to take a good look at this. Anyways, here's another part of the story from J. Gatsby 8. He wrote, happened to me, I loved her with everything I had. She needed help big time. I was always there for her. But I don't regret helping her because I loved her. He helped a single mother. Guess what? The baby daddy was living there. Got free lights at his expense. So how fair is that? Huh? He was never out of the picture. I see that now. She could not keep the lights on. He refused to help her even though the power was being out. Negatively affected his kids. Somebody else, the sucker, paid the bill for her. I know they say never do that. See, somebody warned him not to pay the bill. He paid it anyways. And you know what? In short, he paid, the other man paid to keep the lights on in another man's house. That guy was sitting on a pile of money that his dad left him. He wasn't willing to spend it on her. Wow. Doesn't this alarm you? A sucker paid another man's light bill and he was sitting on money that his dad left him. And you know what? Somehow an attitude was seen at the hot tour in my act of always providing for her. She needed help with the turnoff. When the stuff hit the fan, she literally told me, I have a heart of the past, true. That I don't have to give, and it's crazy. That man gave his sweat and toil, tears to keep the lights on for the kids that are not his. And the man was living there in that house that had a roof over his head, and he's sitting on money his dad left him. Didn't want to pay nothing. Didn't want to give the money to her or help the kids. This is scary. Some of the Reddit stories of betas coming in and saving the day for single moms, and come to find out a man's living in the house and laughing his butt to the bank while just doing everything he can to milk the system. It's horrible. So remember this. And I'm seeing some 21-year-old, too many girls in Tinder and Bumble who are his age, have one or more multiple children. Hey, they're on Bumble and Tinder. Single moms are. Leave me a note in a comment. Would you date a single mother? I won't think you would. Unless you want to be stepdad and pay child support or some form of child support for a kid is not yours. So ask yourself that question. So, there you are. We already got that covered. Single mom with kids. You don't know if you're going to find true love or you're going to be paying another man's light bill while the baby daddy's in the house. Sitting there letting somebody else pay the light bill. His sweat and toil and tears. Anyways, thank you for allowing me to make this short video. And remember, men, you are the prize. The single mom with the kids are a huge risk you have to take if you want to take up that responsibility. The choice is yours only. Peace.